Location. I thought his location was outstanding. He kept he didn't have a real long inning. He stayed away from that. And he just, he located the ball extremely well tonight, mixed all his pitches in.
He had been going through a pretty rough time. How much do you think he needed a win like this?
I think it was important to him. It's important to our club, too. He's had some good outings for us and given us chances to win. And, he went through a tough time the other day, and we had to push him really, a lot of pitches. But he bounced back, and that's what you need guys to do.
How important was it for your pitching staff as a whole with this stretch that you're in that he was able to give you 5+?
Well, it was good. We had an off day yesterday, so our bullpen was in pretty decent shape. But, for him to do that really helps us.
We've talked to you a lot about the team not hitting as many home runs as maybe you had thought they would coming into the season. Nice to see them get those type of hits.
Yeah, it seems like we've been hitting a few more. And we hit a few on the homestand last time and hit a few on the road, and it seems like we're hitting a few more. So, I believe they're going to come. We went through some times that we were up and down, but I really believe that these guys are really going to contribute and put up numbers.
Who else? Brian.
Joe, what is it about Nuno that has inspired you to keep confidence in him?
He fights. It's not a guy that throws 95. It's not a guy with a wipeout slider. It's a guy that just goes out and competes and finds a way to get it done. And he's beaten a lot of the odds in a sense where he's had to almost start over and come back and worked his way up. He throws strikes. You know that he's going to throw strikes. You know that he doesn't get intimidated by a situation. I like that about him. He's very even-keeled, but he gives you everything he's got every time he goes out.
Kevin.
How'd you like your 40-year-old shortstop tonight?
Yeah,
What'd
he
you
was
see
good.
earlier?
I mean, I'm not so sure that he feels 40, but that's a good thing. But he was good, and as a whole, we played a really good game.
Meredith.
Joe, I know you'll take runs any way you can get them, but how encouraged were you with the offense to not only get contributions from multiple people, but in multiple innings?
That's great. When you can put up crooked numbers in multiple innings, it's really important, and you can build your lead, and you can get to where you score a lot of runs. And, those 2 tack-on runs are important there. And it's a big hit for Mac, and that's what we want to see.
George.
Joe, what happened at Betances? Did he slip?
He just slipped, yeah. He said that his stride was a little bit long on that pitch. It's long on every pitch. That's what happens when you're 6'8".
Susan and Wally.
How much will it help McCann if he can continue to go the opposite way when they shift on him like he did tonight?
He's done it. He's done it. I've seen him get hits that way, but obviously, it will help him. It helps him stay on the ball. It will change. If you can continually do it, it'll change. I don't want him to get away from what he does too much, but I mean, when you can start hitting the ball the other way, it changes how people defense you.
Wally.
Joe, as you pointed out before, you were asked many, many times, about what you were going to do with the rotation.
You can ask one more?
And you steadfastly maintained you would stay on rotation. Was that more out of necessity or because you had confidence in Vidal all the way?
No, I've had confidence in him, but we're in a situation. These are the 5 guys that we have. It's it's the bottom line, and he's, like I said, he's pitched some good games for us. I mean, he really has. He went through a couple tough stretches, but he seems to always bounce back and come back and give you a good outing, and he did it again.